Hey, what's up, everybody? Blake here. Welcome back to the channel. Got some NFL player props to take a look at here today on PrizePicks for the NFC WILDCARD Sunday slate we got going here. We're going to be taking a look at Dallas and Green Bay. If y'all are new to PrizePicks, use this promo code right here down below to get signed up, and that'll get your first deposit instantly matched up to $100. So be sure to take advantage there for some free money for my first-time users. All right, man. So let's check it out. So far, we're 2-2 on our games. So not super great, not terrible. We're right at 50%. 3-2 if you count the extra Discord play of Mahomes' pass attempts. Just really boring game there for the most part. Especially if you're a Dolphins fan, really boring game. But like I said, 2-2 on the YouTube plays. Let's jump into Green Bay at Dallas. First, we'll take a look at Dallas. This one's going to be Tony Pollard. I like over his rush attempts. Rushing yards look really good as well at the over there. But I like over 15 rush attempts. Books have juice to go over 14.5 here. Dallas playing at home. Dallas is on fire at home. Tony Pollard clears this in 5 of 8 home games this year. Rush attempts. Take a look at this. These last 5, they're really just feeding him the rock at home, letting him finish out the game strong. People are predicting this to be fairly close because typically you look at this on paper and it looks like a blowout. This is one of those games that people look to be fairly close. This one, along with Tampa and Philly. I've got Dallas 31-13. Pollard should see plenty of touches, especially if Dallas is leading in the second half. Plus, Green Bay has one of the worst rush defenses in the league. We can take a look at that here. We're going to go just rushing yards in general. Green Bay's right here, bottom 5 in the league. Rush attempts, bottom 7. So that's why I say yards look fine as well. But pretty bad rush defense. Passing, kind of a different story. But I don't think Dallas is going to have to pass so much, especially come second half. So I think Tony Pollard is going to get plenty of touches. Dallas also likes to set up that play action really early in the game. So for that reason, I think this is a really good spot. I think Pollard is going to clear, more than half of this in the first half and then really put that nail in the coffin in the second half. So that's going to be pick number 1, Tony Pollard over his rush attempts. Now we jump over to Green Bay. I really wanted to take a look at Aaron Jones because the Cowboys, the only place they've been really vulnerable is in their run defense. But Aaron Jones, they the books recognize that. PrizePicks reflects that, and his lines are really high for me. So I don't necessarily like that. I do like the long-term solution because they could only utilize their run game in the first half, and if it's not working for them, they're going to have to abandon that run game in the second half. So it's kind of a risky play anyways. What I do like, though, if we've got Green Bay expected to be playing from behind, is looking at some pass game, right? I like Tucker Kraft here. Over his 24.5 receiving yards. We'll take a look here. Books have this at 26.5 with no juice, but still 26.5. So it may only seem like 2 yards here, but that is a huge advantage if you're new here and you're not familiar with discrepancies against the books. 2 yards is a hell of an advantage, and especially in receiving yards. Passing yards, you might find a little more of a discrepancy, but in receiving yards, especially 2 lower. That's a hell of an edge here that we can get. Dallas is going to keep the pressure on Jordan Love and make him look for these checkdowns. Like we said, they should be playing from behind, so looking to pass anyways. He does clear this in 6 straight games. And you take a look a little further than that, 7 of his last 8. Dallas, and like I said, weather is good in Dallas. Weather's supposed to be just fine. I mean, maybe a little chilly, but for the most part, just fine, especially for these Green Bay folks. Their players should have good games as well. Nothing crazy going on like we saw with Miami. And he's seen a target increase lately. You see at the beginning of the year, first, handful of games, no targets. But, man, he's been really seeing, no less than 4 targets, mostly 6 the last few games. So give me Tucker Kraft and grab a few checkdowns here from Jordan Love with heavy pressure coming off, creating some havoc in the backfield, making Love look for these easy routes. So give me that. That'll be the 2 picks right here for Dallas that we're looking at. Tucker Kraft over his receiving yards, Pollard over his rush attempts. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all got and who you got to win